What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Got my boy here.
Yo, what up?
My boy Ryan. So right now he is working on stickering the rest of the PS1 games that we got input yesterday. We got imported, and I have been working on the PS3 stuff, getting that spreadsheet ready. I have all the games and accessories in there. I have gone through and double checked pricing, so if we have two of the same game, they are all accurately priced now. We ended up finding some games to sell on eBay, actually, because as I was going through and checking prices, by checking prices, I mean, like if we had two games priced at different prices, I was making them the same. But in order to do that, I have to look up the game to see which is the accurate price. So in the process of doing that, I looked up a few other random games that I was like, oh, that's, a sports game that's priced at $15-20. Let me recheck that. And I found 4 or 5 sports games that we had massively underpriced, but at the time when we got them, we priced them accurately, but they didn't sell and the prices have gone up. So I actually pulled them to put on eBay. There was like a couple all-pro football ones that we had priced at like $8 and $10, but it's like a $20 game. And then a couple NCAA games. One of them we had priced at, I think it was $14.99 or $19.99. And it's like a $30 or $40 game. And then one of them we had priced at $35, but it's going for $80 right now. So those will hopefully sell quick, and those will be nice little sales for us. They haven't sold in the store so far, so might as well sell them and get a little bit more money. So we're working on this stuff right now. Abby's going to be coming in here in a little bit. We have some stuff to ship out, of course. Not as many eBay sales because most of the cards that we've had posted are gone now, and that was kind of the bulk of the eBay stuff that was going out over the past few days. But I did take some more eBay pictures last night before I left. Just some other random stuff, nothing too special, but I gotta put those PS3 games in there now as well. So we're gonna continue working here. Once Ryan's done stickering these PS1 games, we're gonna start working on PS3. So he's got these 3 stacks left to do, and the PS3 stuff is ready to go. We just need to start scanning those barcodes.
Hello, everyone.
You're welcome.
We have a package here that was delivered. It's where's the giant tube?
This is the one I showed the other day.
Oh, okay. You already showed it. I've been MIA because I like to take naps. Oh, look, it's a phone call. It's okay. You can cut it because I'm cutting the tape open. Oh. Somebody messaged us at 9 o'clock this morning and was like, I just called you guys, but you didn't answer. Do you have any switches? And I was like, did you hear the voicemail? I was like, no, we don't. I was like, we're also closed. Oh my god, I can't get this open. Okay, so this is actually an awesome little deal I worked out with somebody who was super awesome. I think there's a note in here. Like, try not to show. I don't think this is... Ryan, I need your skinny arms.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah.
Did you see the note? Okay. We're just going to pull it out, are you?
Oh, the note.
It's okay. So, you're probably going to have to blur out an address.
Jesus.
You can just unravel it. Okay, cool. So, we have a note. Ha! This is what up, peeps. It says, I hope you end up, sorry, I was looking at that right now. I hope you end up getting more enjoyment out of these items than I did. Just hated to see them get thrown out with this business closing. They're for trade for these. This is a shipping address. P.S. The root beer float peeps are really good. Okay, so these are from Toys R Us, and they are the pegboard for Nintendo. And there's 2 of them, and they actually fit perfectly for those two pegboard
Yes, they do.
shelvings. To like the 1/2 inch, basically. But we traded a couple of N64 games for these. We ended up just coming up with like a decision like, hey, we're going to do these N64 games. And I was like, you know what, sounds good. Like, let's just do it. But these are super, super awesome. And he really didn't know what he was going to do with them. I think he was considering like, you know, letting them go. And he decided to ask us. But these are going to be amazing. And I can't wait to put them up.
Ryan has gone home, guys. I've actually been here for about an hour and 15 minutes already since he's left. And we got the majority of the PS3 stuff done. Well, we got it all done as far as getting it, you know, put into the system and all that. And I have printed the tags for the no manual ones, which are here. We only had 76 games that didn't have manuals, which is pretty cool because we have like 680 PS3 games. So a very small portion are not complete. There they all are. So got the tags printed for the no manual ones, which basically means that they're imported, because once I import it, they print automatically. The complete ones I have not imported yet because it also includes a bunch of accessories. So these guys, that thing, and, you know, some other controllers and everything. And the way that the system is set up, it already has pre-made listings for a lot of controllers and accessories, and they have the UPCs tied to them. But they all are going into an accessories category in the system, and I do not want that to happen. I have created my own accessories categories. Basically, the way that it's set up, like, default, is that you have a category called accessories. Every controller, every accessory, it doesn't matter what system it's for, you typically would put into that. The only problem is with the website, we would have a page called accessories and it would just have everything. And I don't want that. I want it to be split up by system. So when you click on N64, I want you to then be able to select N64 games or N64 accessories and just see the N64 accessories in there. So I have to go through and change all the category codes because I've already created the accessories categories. The problem is that these pre-made items are being loaded into the accessories category and not into the categories that I created. So I've exported all of them and I'm changing the category code on each individual item. Like every individual controller, I have to set the actual category for it. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's quite a process, but luckily, there aren't too many things. I think in this one spreadsheet, there's 315 accessories. So a lot of them we're never going to use. A lot of like headsets and stuff like that. Keyboards for like PS4s and stuff like that we don't really need. So I don't have to do every single one. But, you know, all your standard stuff. GameCube controller, Super Nintendo controller, Game Boy player for the GameCube, DS chargers, all that kind of stuff that we actually have, I have to mess with. So I don't know exactly how much longer I'm going to be here. I've been looking into some other stuff as well, which I'll probably talk about in a bit here, which I'm very excited about. But I'll share that with you guys in just a second. So I am looking into, and well, more than looking into, we are going to be carrying not only here in the store, but also on the website, we're going to be adding brand new licensed plushies. And this is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. If you guys have been watching the vlogs for a while, you'll know that we sell a ton of plushies here. The problem is that we cannot keep them in stock. And primarily, we sell pre-owned plushies that come from either from trade-ins or we find them at Goodwill or whatever it is. We wash a lot of them, don't worry. But we just have a bin underneath our toy section. Well, we have this, like, it's called a dump bin. Basically, it's a big bin where you can dump stuff into it. So on the top, we have it filled with toys that are 99 cents a piece. And then on the very bottom, we have it filled with plushies that are $2.99 a piece. And we cannot keep that thing stocked. It's crazy. And we bought a collection a while ago that included a ton of toys and a ton of plushies, like hundreds of toys, hundreds of plushies. We sold so many of those so quickly, and a lot of them were still new with the tags, and they were mostly Pokemon ones. But we sold so many. This is all we have left from that collection. Those right in there. I'm really surprised that the Pichu has not sold yet. The other ones I'm not super surprised about because they're not popular Pokemon. I mean, I guess what is it? Keldeo. I guess he's kind of popular, but that's all we have left from that thing. And we were selling a lot of them for 10, 15, 20 bucks. A lot of them were like Pokemon Center plushies, so they were a little bit more expensive. But I've been doing some research, and we can order brand new plushies wholesale for a decent price. The profit's not crazy, but I think it's worth doing. Every time I see places like Pink Gorilla or other stores like that where they have all these plushies, not only do I think it looks really, really cool, it looks like the kind of place where you want to go in and browse, but I mean, people want to buy them. And now that we have more shelving and more space, and we're gonna, build this up right here, I don't see any reason why we couldn't hang, 50 to 60 plushies off of a grid wall section that was right here. I think it would look really awesome. I think our customers would love it. Not only our local customers, but maybe some of you guys who are going to be purchasing through the website would want some plushies as well. So I'm not going to show you the place that I'm looking at just because you have to have like a reseller's permit and a tax ID and everything to even make an account. So without an actual business license, you can't make an account anyway. But for now, I just kind of want to keep it, keep it to myself until we kind of figure out, what all we're going to be getting and all that. But so just what I'm looking at right now, we're gonna make more orders down the line, but I'm looking at getting some Animal Crossing plushies, some Kirby ones, some Mario ones, and some Legend of Zelda ones. They have a few other, what would you call them, like categories, I guess. If I look on here right now, they also have My Hero Academia, Splatoon, they have Street Fighter, Mega Man, a few other ones. They also have figures, which I was kind of considering. It might be kind of cool to do figures, but the figures that they have on here are primarily Dragon Ball figures, and they're not like little cheap, 3-inch figures. These are like really nice. They're not quite statues, but just like nice figures that range from like 15 to 30 bucks. But the plushies I'm really, really excited about, and I hope that you guys will be as well. I know that our local customers will for sure. We sell so many plushies, we can't keep them in stock. So I know that once we have these ones in here, they will do very well for us. But I'm hoping that they do well on the website as well, because obviously the more that we sell of them, the more comfortable that I will be to buy them. That is the main reason why we haven't done it so far, is because we sell a lot of $3 plushies. And if all of a sudden we have a bunch of $15 or $20 plushies, some of our local customers, at least I thought, might be like, wow, that's a huge price increase. And obviously it's not the same thing. A pre-owned plushie that someone trades in that they found at the outlet is not the same as a brand new licensed Mario plush, for example. But I just kind of thought that our customers would be used to paying $3 for a plush here and might be a little turned off by the $15 or $20 price tag. But thinking back and thinking about all the plushies we already sold at those price ranges, I don't think it'll be too crazy. But the main reason that I have not done it before is because the profit is not massive. It's not like when we get a game traded in and we can pay, 50% of what we're going to sell it for. It's the margins are not that good. So, in order to do, to make a purchase like this and get some plushies in, you're spending minimum a few $100s just to get 20 or 30 plushies. And so it's a little scary, but I think that I've made the decision that I want to do it. But like I said, the quicker that they sell or the better that they sell, the more comfortable that I will feel making these orders. And if they're selling really, really well, then we'll be able to get more of them, hopefully even more variety if I can find other places to get them from as well. So like for the initial order, I'm planning on getting about 20 or so total. And a couple of those, that would be a quantity of 2 or 3. Some of the ones I think would be more popular, like a KK Slider plush. That might be a quicker sell right now than like a Waluigi plush or something. But there's some really, really cool ones. I'm excited to kind of get them in. I haven't made the order yet, but I'm probably going to in the next day or two. And hopefully you guys will be interested in some of those because I know that I am. Some of the plushies I actually already have too, which is kind of cool. There's a DJ KK, which I got mine from the Nintendo store in New York City. And I don't remember what I paid for it, but I know that they weren't super cheap. So I'm hoping that our prices are at least in line with that, if not cheaper. But if you guys are excited for plushies, let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I'm hoping that we can get them before we launch the website so that once the website goes up, they're immediately available for you guys to purchase. And luckily, shipping on plushies is not too much. Anything under £1, we can ship for like $5 or less, basically. And even if it's over £1, at least in the United States, typically it's not too expensive until you get, to the heavier weights and everything. But that's enough rambling, guys. I'm going to wrap up here and get home. Abby and I are just going to eat and then head to bed. So don't really have anything else to film for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. We got some good stuff done and made some cool decisions on new plushies and stuff, which I'm very excited about. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.